Okay, when you're happy with this, like I said, press Ctrl D. Okay, it looks good, so I'll just press the OK button again. You can repeat. Okay, doing the second hole, same thing, this surface. Okay, now I need to placement, add references, holding down the Control key again. Okay, holding down the Control key. Oops, sorry, I didn't click here. Okay, select two items. So this H and this H. Oops, sorry. Oh, you can always go back. I know. I pressed the middle button, that's why it exited that function. So you can go back to edit definition, it will show up again. So this I believe will be 2 from this plane here, and again the height will be, okay, let me zoom out a little bit. This will be 0.5. So it looks exactly the same, and then this is the, okay, looks good. And then I'll go to, oh no, draw all the way through. Okay, this looks okay. Now I hit the middle button. Okay, repeat this for the third hole. Same thing, hole, select the surface, placement, click here to add references, select two edges. Now I can select this and this since it's nearer this way. So this should be 0.5, this should be 0.5, and then I'll select the depth to be a true and true hole, and then the diameter is 0.25. Okay, hit OK. You can go back to the solid view to check if the model is right. Okay, let me see. Yep, it looks good. So we still need to add 2 holes on the bottom. So what we'll do is we'll go back to home. Same thing. Select the surface that we want to put a hole on. Okay, oops, I put it all the way up here. Usually if you click it here, the hole automatically generated here. So same thing. What I'll do is I'll click add 2 references to this H here and this H here. Oops, sorry, I forgot to hold down the Control key. Okay, so let me double check the dimensions. The exact is again 0.5, 0.5, and the depth is 0.25. So go back to Pro E. Okay, so this is 0.5, 0.5. Oh, I see. What happened here? You went back up. Did I make a mistake? Oh, okay, yeah, I put 5 inch and 0.5 inch, sorry. Okay, and then the diameter is 0.25, and the depth now is actually the depth here. Okay, specify the exact depth here. It's actually 0.25. Okay, so hit the confirm button, middle click button. Okay, looks good. Now for the very last hole, so again put it on this surface, placement, click to reference, hold down the Control key, 1 and 2. This will be 1/2 inch. Oops, sorry, 1/2 inch. This again will be 1/2 inch. Okay, 0.25, and the depth I can always change it here too, is actually 0.25. Hit OK. Okay, now we have the hole, the island, the rounded corner, and the chamfered corner. Last thing we need to add to the model is actually the engraving, the engraving or the text on this surface here. So what we'll do is, this is another function. What we do is we actually go to Insert, Cosmetic, Groove, and then you can always see here, select a surface, select the surface that you want to put the text on. Okay, let me get a better view. Okay, I'll select this surface here, select. Okay, it will turn red, and hit OK, and then hit done references. Okay, now it's asking for a plane for you to for sketch to look on. So you can actually select this surface here. Okay, and then say OK, then default, change it back to wireframe so it's easier to see. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add text here. So this is the text function. Okay, always go okay, first click is at the, go from the bottom up. This is actually usually the biggest usually the mistake we make here actually is clicking from top to bottom. If you do that, let's see if we add a text here. Okay, you see actually it's going the other way around, so we always have to click from bottom top. Okay, so here we just add whatever text we want. Let's say is ABC. Okay, another thing is, since we are using the engraving tool on the CNC machine, we always want to use the normal font rather than the block font. If you use the block font, what the engraving tool will do is it will actually trace the line here, so you have like a block font and then the inside. So what we want to do is just use a normal font, so the engraving tool will actually just trace this line here. Okay, so place OK and then just hit the middle button. I would like to change the dimensions because before I go to the second line. So let's say here, just try to make it into the center. I just say 1. Nope, it's a little bit too. Oh, sorry, 1.2. Nope. Let's say 1.3. Yeah, looks to the center, and then the height here is let me see, 4.12. or actually the better way what we can do is actually we can add reference line to this edge here, so it's easier to know that we can reference use this line here as a reference for the dimension. So to do that, you can go to sketch, references, and then just hit on just click on this line, this line, this line, and this line. Okay, and hit close. So what we'll do is actually we can actually delete this dimension here, you see. Okay, so now we can change this dimension. We can change this dimension here. Let's say the 0.3 looks good, and then from the just hit enter, and from the top okay, I'll just say 1, and then the height of the letters I just say 1/2 inch. Or you can always change this dimension to your preference. This is just a tutorial example. Okay, after we do all this, we can go to add we can add the second line, a text to the second line. You can put it wherever you want. So let's say I do it at the bottom. Okay, again I do 1, 2, 3. Hit oops, I forgot to change the font just to normal font rather than 3D font. Hit OK, and then hit the middle button, and then change it again. This is 0.3, and then I'll just say this is 1 inch. Well, you can add more text if you want, but for this video tutorial, I'll just add 2 lines of text here. After you're happy with all the text and the placement, just hit OK. Oops, I haven't. Oh, it's 0.3. Yep. Okay, just hit the OK button. Here you go. We actually have the text here. Okay, we can go back to the solid view, and you can look at this is actually this is actually the complete 3D model for of the plate here. So now what most important thing we need to do is actually save the file. You can just go file, save, and then hit OK. Since the name and everything is probably automatically put the name here, and since you already set the working directory, it will automatically save it to the folder you selected then. Okay, save it another time. Okay, the next part of the tutorial will actually walk you through how to generate G-code to actually put you on to actually use it on the CNC machine to generate to actually create the final part, which looks exactly like this here. So thank you.